From the John Long Center on the campus of the University of Scranton in Scranton, Pennsylvania, it is round one of the NCAA Division III women's basketball tournament. Our first game today will have the Knights of Southern Virginia taking on the Bobcats of Bates. Newman tries to go back door, got trapped underneath the basket. Here's a long jumper that's too strong, and the rebound controlled by Bates. Here's Spolter the other way. Feed for long inside and laid it in. Back out front for James. Fires a three. That one's no good. Offensive rebound by Hughes. Got it for James. Kicks it back out front. Spolter, a jumper, is good. Bates takes advantage of the second chance. Both these teams average just under 70 points a game. Hughes for three. She hits. Hughes, arguably one of their best three-point shooters outside of Long. Feed for Delario. Back outside, Long catch and shoot. Hits the three. They are going to roll it a 2 for Long, and Bates has a 12-5 lead with 1:40 to play. Here's Brown on a drive, got to the rim and laid it in. Brown's first points of the game, and Bates' lead is now 9, 14-5. Brown driving back out. Delario hit it at the horn. Her first points of the game, a foul line jumper by Delario, and Bates after one has a 16-7 lead. She's at 6 foot. So Delario on the bench. Here's Brown trying to turn the corner. Kick out for three. Is good by Hughes. 2 threes for Hughes, and she's got 8. And Bates out to a double-digit lead at 19-7. Long 2 is no good by Newman. And the rebound comes down to James. 3:40 to play. Brown, a good move. Put it up. It scored. Lily Brown with 4 off the bench. Long kicks it for Hughes. Hughes in the lane. Floater is good. Hughes in the double figures now with 10. And Bates' lead is 23-16 with 2:35 to play. For Brown. Brown a drive. Brown flipped it up and scored. Lily Brown has 6. 25-18, Bates by 7. Brown. Will fire a three and hit it. Brown's quickly back in off the inbound, but unable to finish with the offensive rebound to Brown. Brown right wing three, that's good. Boy, Brown has been some instant offense for this Bobcats team. She has 2 threes. Bates is led by as many as 12. Southern Virginia has never led. Brown turns the corner, got to the rim, put it up and in again. Brown with 14. Snyder on a drive. Snyder to the rim, missed everything. Long controls. Up ahead for Hughes. Hughes put up a floater, that's good. And now Bates have scored the last 5. Back outside for Lambo. Lambo, backside Brown. Brown, Delario hits. Looking, got it into DeLaurent. Back outside, hits for 3. Good. Holding, shooting, and hits. Delario with 6, 42-40. Hughes, oh, nice step through move and scores. Hughes with 14, and Bates a 2-point lead at 44-42. Delario at the foul line. Hughes 3, that's an air ball. Rebound by Spolter, and she put it in. 4 for Sophie Spolter, and a big basket for the Bobcats. Spolter out front for 3. Got it! Hughes' third three of the game, and Bates back on top, 50-49, a big three for Bates. Snyder to Weiland. Her three is blocked and out of bounds. Spolter got her hands on that one. She's one of the shortest people on the floor. Spolter out front, Hughes to answer. Yes! 20 for Hughes, and we're tied at 53. 55 seconds to play in the game. Weiland into the front court. 49 seconds to play. Newman for Snyder. Inside for Foster. Double teams. Foster put it up. Offensive foul! Third on Foster. It's the third on the team. And 39 seconds to play, and Bates will call for time. Spolter, 5 to shoot. Spolter hooked it up and got it to go! Sophie Spolter, an acrobatic shot to beat the shot clock, has put Bates in front by 2 at 55-53. Timeout, Southern Virginia. Snyder for Savoon. Savoon with 6. Savoon. Weiland stops. Got it to Snyder. Snyder for 3. No good. Bates has won it, 55-53.
All right, well, Allison, another thriller in the NCAA tournament for Bates. Seems to be a routine type thing. But give me your opening statement on this win and what it means to the program to be moving on in such a dramatic fashion.
Yeah, just obviously really proud of our group. I think, we've been in a unique situation the last couple of weeks, right, where we haven't played a game in a couple of weeks. And so for us to just use that time to continue to build and stay together and prepare for the tournament, just really proud of our team to show up. And, I mean, every game in the tournament's a battle. And obviously some ups and downs there. And so just really proud of our group for sticking together and coming out on top.
Sophie, these layups, they look really difficult, like the degree of difficulty, but you've been making them all year and you did it in the biggest moment. Take us through that play, what you saw, and how do you practice those?
Honestly, I just saw the clock counting down and trying to get in a set, and the big girl kind of hedged, and I just kind of went and threw it up there, hope for the best. It's kind of lucky, but I'll take it.
Not lucky, Aaron.
Are you generally trying to draw a foul and hoping you also finish in the rim?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a, not flopper, but you could, I don't know.
Don't advertise that. So.
But, yeah, I guess I was trying to draw a foul, but got a bucket too.
Nice point of view from the ground as that ball goes in. I mean, what's going through your mind?
I was just kind of like, oh my God, it's March. Got to get a stop, but it's not over. There's 10.5 seconds left, so we had to get a stop, and we did.
Yeah, Sarah, I mean, what a game for you, first of all. I mean, how good did this feel, kind of a big performance when it matters the most, right? What was going through your mind throughout this game, and what do you realize, I'm clicking today?
I mean, like Soph said, it's March, and, this is, one of the best times of the year, and it makes you just, want it for, your teammates and obviously yourself and, the program as a whole, and, I mean, if there's a day to show up, it's during the NCAA tournament, and I just came in with a certain mindset that it's gonna be today, or I don't know. So yeah.
Allison, Sophie mentioned obviously you still had to get a defensive stop after she made that bucket. There was a timeout called. So what was the discussion on the sideline? How to defend the final few seconds of this game?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to comment that is a shot that Sophie makes a lot. So I'm not, as she's downplaying it, that's something that she does well. And so we knew that was going in. So, I think obviously a really big score. And so then wanting to keep our team really focused, 10.5 seconds is a lot of time. They have a lot of really dynamic shooters. They run a lot of action. That's hard to guard. We worked a lot on defending their flare screens and just, a lot of players who can hit those, right? So we were just really focused on, 2-point lead, didn't want to obviously give up a 3 or give up an and 1. So really trying to focus in that way. And I thought we did a really good job of locking in there and really making it difficult for them to get a 3-point shot off.
Yeah, Sarah, were you the ones flying at one of those possible threes there?
Yeah, I was really nervous about it, and
Just
then
pump faking.
I jumped for
She
one
was.
pump fake, and then I was like, uh-oh, this next one she's gonna shoot it, and then I jumped for that too. Luckily she got rid of the ball, and I got lucky with that, but it was also hustle. So.
Sophie, I'm going to ask you about one of your teammates. Obviously, you're the starting point guard, but your backup, Lily Brown, obviously had a huge game, especially in the
Yeah.
first half. What did that bring to the team? And, you know, she being a first year and you being a junior, what was it like to see her have that game?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all. Like every practice, like she's scoring on me all the time. Like it gets me mad, but like it just makes us better. And she killed it today. Like every shot she took, I was like, that's going in. And I mean, without her, obviously, wouldn't have had this outcome. So she was huge.
And also from a coach's perspective, how nice is that to see a first year step up when it matters the most, right?
Yeah, that's really great. That's what we talked about in the locker room. Like, we need that, right? Like, you need that kind of depth. You need people to give you different moments. You know, and I think she really stepped up in the first half and gave us some scoring and gave us some confidence and created some things offensively when we kind of hit a little wall. So that was huge, right? And then I think down the stretch, we went back to Soph in terms of like managing sort of our possessions as our ball handler, as our veteran point guard, and obviously came up with, 3 huge plays. Obviously finished that bucket, but she also blocked a 3-point shot.
Yes.
And she also took a huge charge that was, so those 2 defensive plays, obviously her bucket was huge, but she made 3 huge plays, right? After having to sort of sit for a second and cheer her teammate on with a ton of enthusiasm. But you have to have that to win at this level in the NCAA tournament. So.
I was going to say, Sophie, you're known for taking charges, but you're not known for blocking shots. And I know you were pretty fired up after that block.
Yeah.
How big of a moment was that?
Well, in one of our previous games, like I got a stat for a block and we watched it. It was actually Elsa, so I was like, a little upset about that. So I was like, I'm getting one this season. Yeah, I was like, I'm getting one this season, and I did. So it was,
Is that your first one this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, technically second, but
Right.
actually first. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Coach, if you have final thoughts you wanted to share on this victory and, in terms of like moving on to the second round, I mean, the team, every time they made the tournament under you, they won the first round game, right?
Yeah, again, just really, really proud of our squad. I think it's incredibly difficult to win at this level. So if you can continue that tradition as a program, this is our goal every single year. We think we compete in a conference that really prepares us for that. So we talk every single day about not necessarily winning championships, but like giving yourself the chance to compete for a championship. We want to continue that every single year. So it's really, really huge for the women on this team, the women of the future, and the program that we're representing who's been here before. So really, really proud of our group to really grit that out after not playing a game in a couple weeks, and grit that out and find a way to come out on top.
All right, Allison Montgomery, Sophie Spolter, Sarah Hughes, thanks so much for joining us here.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.